Okay, here's a problem from 12.6, number 3C. The directions are to identify and sketch the graph of the quadric surface. Okay, well, first of all, let's put it in standard form by subtracting the x squared and y squared terms from both sides. If you do that, you get z squared minus x squared divided by 4 minus y squared divided by 9 equals 1. And we recognize that as an hyperboloid of two sheets. The two minus signs give away the fact that it's a hyperboloid of two sheets. Okay, so how do we graph this thing? Okay, so let's write down our answer. Hyperboloid of two sheets. How do we graph it? Well, this one's hard to coordinatize, so I'm going to graph it without coordinates, without the x, y, and z axes. I know what it looks like. I know that it has two halves. There's the top half, and if I put an upside down copy of what I just drew, there's the bottom half. And okay, well, that's nice. We should maybe put in a little bit more information, like the origin is right there in between them, 0, 0, 0. And maybe these two vertices here and here. This vertice must be 0, 0, 1. Why do I know that? Well, if you go back up here and look at this equation, you realize that z equals 1 is the smallest number you can plug in and still have an equation that's defined. Think about it. If you plug in something smaller than z equals 1, like z equals 0.5, then 0.5 squared is 0.25. And then if you subtract that from both sides, you'll have a 0.75 on this side equals a negative number on this side because of the two negatives here and here. But if you plug in 1 or something bigger than 1, you can square it. For instance, if you plug in 1, 1 squared is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So, okay, well that's satisfied if both x and y are 0. So, okay, the smallest number, the smallest positive number you can plug in anyway is 1, and that would create this vertex 0, 0, 1. If you plugged in negative 1, this would create the vertex 0, 0, negative 1. So for a hyperboloid of two sheets, this picture is good enough. We don't need to coordinatize it. If we wanted anything more accurate, we could graph it with some kind of computer plotting program.